Hello fellow deceivers and overachievers, I'm Val, the Blackthorn Mawile, and I'm going here and bringing you another monotype poison battle. Now this is going to be against the same team as yesterday, that very same mono normal team, and well, it was kind of a best 2 out of 3, so we're just going to go ahead and get on into this. So Xoes begins by issuing the challenge yet again. I go ahead and I send out Genchio first, changing up tactics just a little bit, while he sends out his Lopunny named Rule 34. He uses cosmic power to boost both of its defenses, while I, well, use Night Slash, getting a critical hit, taking out one shot. It goes down, and he sends out his next Pokemon, Tectus. Now this Pokemon, I don't know what's going to happen, so I just go ahead and I use Substitute. And he ends up using Power Up Punch, getting just a little bit of a more fighting chance against me, but not breaking my sub. As his power goes up, I just go ahead and I use Cross Poison next turn. Now here's the part that's unexpected though. It had an eject button. And, well, that kind of caught me off guard. But anyways, Chansey ends up coming out this time, and I'm like, oh great, it's this again. So I use Cross Poison, hoping to get poison damage on it instead, as it uses Seismic Toss to break my substitute. But of course, I'm not going to back down just yet. So I continue and I use Cross Poison again, as it starts to set up its Minimize. Once the Minimize is starting to be set, I'm getting a little antsy, but I use Cross Poison again. And yet again, no critical hit, just like last time. Minimize goes into effect again, and I know I'm just going to have a harder and harder time. I use Cross Poison one more time as he uses Soft Boil to heal up any damage that was put onto her. And of course, I already know what's going to happen, and I don't want it to be a repeat, so I just immediately call back Genchio, sending out my Vi, Gengar again. Seismic Toss coming in again, and of course, no damage being taken. So it decides to do exactly what happened last time, setting up Light Screen, while I try and use Thunderbolt, and then withdrawing Chansey, sending out her, well, her Furfrou. Now, I'm not exactly sure what to expect at this point, so what I decide to do is I use Hypnosis. Luckily I did, because it used Sucker Punch. So I see that Sucker Punch and I'm like, okay, this is easy. Hypnosis, 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 Hypnosis. And finally I get that Hypnosis off, but of course it has Lumberry, so, well, that didn't exactly last long. So I just continue to use Hypnosis as he sets up Cotton Guard. Alright, and then Hypnosis right now. And then we continue up the Cotton Guard. I'm not getting any of the Hypnosises, of course. Alright, and this is the Hypnosis that hits right here. Yep. Alright, so as this Pokemon is put to sleep, I already know what to do next. I am going to Focus Blast this Pokemon, trusting in the fact that it is not going to be waking up this turn, and that he's probably going to end up using Sucker Punch this time. The Focus Blast goes out, hits Furfrou, takes it out. Now, we wait for the next Pokemon, which is Picasso, Porygon Z, as you all remember from the last video, or at least those of you that did. This is the Pokemon that took me out. Not taking any chances, I go ahead and I use Focus Blast, knowing that, you know, he was going to at least take one turn to set up. So I do that, it's gone, next Pokemon comes out, which is Tectus, but of course, I didn't expect the Sucker Punch, and I got destroyed. Utterly destroyed. So, after that, I just send back out Genchio, knowing that it probably only has Sucker Punch and Shadow Sneak. And I was right. Here's Shadow Sneak. Not very effective damage. I use Cross Poison. Not very effective damage. but I still ended up taking it out, getting a critical hit. Now, Tectis goes down to that, and of course, right now he sends out Diggersby. Now, knowing what to expect from this, I immediately return Genchio and send out Venom, my Crobat. Which, I was right, there's the Earthquake, so he knows to withdraw Diggersby, showing that he is definitely Scarfed, but I go ahead and I use Brave Bird on Chansey, which was originally intended for that Diggersby, but this is even better because look, already half health. I already know what to expect at this point. So I go ahead, I go up, I use Brave Bird again, and right there, not a single minimize on Chansey, taking it out. So there's only one Pokemon left, which is his Diggersby, and this is going to show you guys exactly what I meant when I knew that he was Scarfed. Yeah, Choice Scarfed. And he went first. That shows that he is definitely Choice Scarf, because Crobat is one of the fastest Pokemon out there. So finally, I send out Nido, knowing I can at least take one, and I'm able to use Ice Beam on it. Now the Ice Beam goes off, does quite a lot of damage, but it does not take the Pokemon out. And he gets that last return off, and I'm thinking, oh no, what do I do? He's going to be able to take out most of all my Pokemon. So I send out the only one that I can, Swalot. He uses Return, does quite a bit of damage, a little below half, but of course the Citrus Berry procs in this situation, and Sludge Wave goes off, taking out the Diggersby, and that is the match. Alright guys, if you went ahead and liked this video, go ahead and leave it a like. If you have anything to say, go ahead and leave a comment. If you disliked it, then, leave a dislike. Your prerogative. And of course, if you guys want to see more, go ahead and subscribe because there will always be more. Take care!